And now it's time for another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on bchornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. Today's broadcast is brought to you by All About Dance and More, B&N Trucking, Brown County State Bank, Cass Communications, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, Farmer State Bank of Greggsville, Hinderker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber, Larry Dunn Accounting, The Land Guys LLC, Mount Sterling Savings Center, Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy, Prairie Land FS, Ray Insurance Agency, A Rustic Gardens, Scranton Heating and Cooling, Yingling and Nissen Agency, and York Tire. And now the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on bchornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to bchornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. Here at Triopia High School for regional action, it'll be our Brown County Hornets facing the Triopia Trojans. Brown County comes into this ball game, and I'll have to look up the stats, but Triopia comes in at 11-12. Triopia at 11-12, and Brown County, I know I've got their stat sheets here. We'll check that out. But you're listening to the Scranton and Heating Cooling pregame show, brought to you by our friends at Scranton Heating and Cooling. They're in Mount Sterling. Call the Comfort Man. They will install Trane and Mitsubishi equipment, service all geothermals, furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, and ductless mini split systems. Call the Comfort Man, 773-2626, or visit them on the web at comfortman.com. A windy but warm day here at Triopia High School. The wind will be blowing almost, I'm going to say, pretty close to straight away center field. It'll be a little bit out of the south west toward the southeast, and that looks like what's going to be our weather conditions for today. A great pitching matchup today between two really good hurlers for each squad. Zach Thompson for Triopia, and Zach comes in with a 1-1 record and a 1.10 ERA. And then with that, let's see, Brown County comes in at 13-11. So just a little bit better. They are the higher seed and will be the home team. Here are your B&N Trucking starting lineups, brought to you by B&N Trucking. They're locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business. If you need something hauled or want to be part of their team as a driver, owner, operator, call B&N Trucking, 217-289-3555. Even though we're at Triopia, Brown County is the higher-seeded team, so they will be the home team, kind of like softball game the other day. We were the away team because we were the lower-seeded team. For Triopia, leading off for them will be Sean Bell. He'll be playing shortstop, a .359 hitter. Michael Burns will be catching in the 2 spot, 196 average, but again, .375 on base percentage. And Zach Thompson, I forgot to look up Zach's average. Let's take a quick look here. And is he on page 2? Zach Thompson on page 2 there. He has a .382 average. .382 for the Triopia Trojans, batting in that 3rd spot. In the 4 spot will be Brock Moore. He'll be playing 3rd base, a .329 hitter. Caden Moore will be your DH, hit in the number 5 spot, .321 hitter. And Ty Malcolmson will play center field. He's a .438 hitter. Garrett Bell in that number 7 spot will play first base, and he's a .211 hitter. Followed by Ben Stanberry, the left fielder, a .242 hitter. And in the 9 slot will be Braden Booth. He'll play second base. He's a .308 hitter. Cordell Walker will only play right field. And that is your B&N Trucking starting lineup for Triopia. For Brown County, as they're taking infield today, we'll have Gabe Blakely on the mound, a .500 hitter. In the catching position will be Lanny Susenbach, a .275 hitter. Mason Henry will be in the number 6 spot in the order, but he's playing first base, a 211 hitter. At second base, Colin Boylan, he'll be at second base, and I don't have an average for him. At third base will be Chance Fuquay. He's hitting 346. Your shortstop will be, of course, Nathan Hinderker, 407 hitter. In the outfield, you'll have Bryce Bergman in left field, hitting a 237. Gavin Miller in center, hitting 408. And your right fielder will be Bane Woodward, the senior, with a 209 batting average. And so that's your B&N Trucking starting lineups, brought to you by your locally owned and operated B&N Trucking. They have a family values, family-oriented approach to business. If you need something hauled or want to be part of their team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking 217-289-3555 for that to be done. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. With that, we'll take a quick station break, and we'll be back after these messages.
It's the new year and time for a new you. You deserve better. How about treating yourself to a better way of life? Something more reliable, something faster, like the high-speed internet service from Castcom. Call and ask about our specials today at 1-800-252-1799. Another great way to save is to bundle your services. Add a home phone for the family or a local TV with our Broad Vision cable services. Call and bundle all three today at 800-252-1799.
There's a difference between field experts and experts in the field. At Prairieland FS, we're experts in the field. Our crop specialists are trusted advisors, driven to maximize every acre and bring the latest agronomic technologies and innovations to your farm. Whether recommending the appropriate hybrid or variety, nutrient management for optimum growth, or advice on disease and pest management, our crop specialists are always focused on pointing your operations forward. Learn more at prairielandfs.com.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Steve Surratt back with you on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports, as we have Triopia versus Brown County in the first round of regional action here at Triopia. Brown County will be the home team as they are the higher seeded team. They come in, I believe it was 13-11, and Triopia comes in 11-12. And so that's why Brown County is rated higher in this regional here. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show called The Comfort Man. They can install, train, and Mitsubishi equipment, service all geothermals, furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, and ductless mini split systems. Call The Comfort Man at 773-2626 or visit them on the web at comfortman.com. And let's talk about the Henry Automotive keys to the game. Call your ASC technicians, Doug and Darren Henry, for dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, 773-9066. The keys for Brown County for victory this year have been number one, out of the pitching, to not get walks. Walks have tended to been their enemy and produced runs for the other team. Number two, defensively, errors. Not making errors in the field when the ball's hit to you and should be an out. Those have converted into runs. Errors into runs, base on balls into runs. And then the last thing is, for Brown County, hitting the cutoff man and making the smart play. Need to do that. There have been times when Brown County has thrown the ball home, and that's allowed the runner to go to second or go to third and to get into scoring position, and they needed to give up that one run for the sake of not giving up some of the others. And those mistakes have cost them. And you could call those mental errors. And so those are your Henry Automotive keys to the game. Call your ASC technicians, Doug and Darren Henry, for dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. That's Henry Automotive. Somebody you can trust to work on your car. And so we're getting ready as both teams have taken some infield here. And Hoot's going to throw some balls up out here for the Lanny Susenbach to come and go get. And they're going to blow backwards. They're going to blow right back to him today as the wind's blowing toward the outfield, kind of towards center field. And so I know that they're going to do player announcements and things here. With that, we'll take a quick station break. You're listening to BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports.
York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
Spring has sprung, so dance. It's Sarah Hoots here with AADM Dance Studio. We are celebrating Season 12 by providing more ways for students to perform, learn choreography, and grow bold relationships together. All classes highlight traditional dance techniques, age-appropriate terms, unique choreography, and use of modern pop music. Come explore the magic of AADM with dance, tumbling, trampoline, or competitive team options. All About Dance and More, 217-473-3970.
Free medication delivery is a practice almost unheard of in the 21st century, but consistent with Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy's friendly small-town feel, they offer same-day medication delivery on all orders. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family-owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location, located inside the IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of Routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices and dignity given to each and every family they serve in their time of need. For more information, visit them on the web at hendrickerfuneralhome.com or give them a call at 773-3362. Once again, that's 773-3362.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments, the Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Steve Surratt back with you. Sorry for that extended break, but they had the Star Spangled Banner right after we got done running those commercials. As we tell you, we're getting ready for the broadcast today on bchornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. Starting lineup for Brown County, the B&N Trucking starting lineups for you today. We'll go over those again. Gabe Blakely will be pitching. Susenbach will be behind the plate. Henry at first. Your second baseman will be Boylan. Third base will be Fuqua. Your shortstop will be Hendricker. Outfield of Bergman, Miller, and Woodward. For Triopia, it'll be Sean Bell leading off. Michael Burns in the second spot. Zach Thompson hitting third. Brock Moore hitting fourth. Caden Moore hitting fifth. Ty Malcolmson hitting sixth. Your seventh place hitter is Garrett Bell. Ben Stanberry is your eighth place hitter. And Braden Booth will be your ninth place hitter. Cordell Walker will just be playing right field. And so that's what's going on today on the broadcast on bchornetsports.com. We thank B&N Trucking for being the sponsor of our starting lineups. And you've been listening to the Comfort Man, Scranton Heating and Cooling in Mount Sterling. They are our pregame sponsor. At the end of the ball game, you'll hear Casting Lumber will give you the players of the ball game for each team, and then Prairie Land FS will be our post-game sponsor. Beautiful sunny day here. The only exception is we've got a pretty hard wind. The infield is dry, and I know that's a term that we don't use a lot lately in the Brown County and surrounding area, as the farmers are just now getting some real field work done after a few days of dry weather. But it's extremely dry here. We're going to see some dust blow from home plate to center field, as Gavin Miller had to deal with that during warm-ups. Brown County comes in 13-11 and Triopia 11-12. Brown County comes off of a loss against Liberty on Monday. And update, Brown County girls lost to route. I believe it was 8-0 or 6-0 yesterday, as Daniel Rissman had that broadcast for you on the air. As far as that was concerned, boy, the wind just blew my mouse pad and everything else all over. It's going to be a struggle here today to keep the hatches battened down on this broadcast because of the wind. And so you can bear with us on that as we get ready to broadcast here. Okay, Blakely finishing up his warm-up tosses. I'm looking to see if Doug Henry is around today, and that Doug wants to come over and help out. But we got a spare microphone. If anybody wants to text him, tell him come over and get on the air with Steve. That would be great. If you're listening on the MixLR app, we welcome you on that. And ask you if you had at any time have issues me forgetting to turn the mic back on or anything, send me a message on that. Sean Bell, the .359 hitter, playing shortstop today, steps in, swings, and strike one to Sean Bell. 0-1 the count. Blakely, when I saw him pitch at Winchester, had 11 strikeouts that day and was up for Player of the Week. Oh, that was a little on the outside corner, said the umpire. Makes it 1-1. Beautiful pitch there, as that's where we're lined up. The wind in the throw. Popped up, foul it out of play. It'll make it 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Michael Burns on deck. Zach Thompson in the hole. Triopia, of course, went to state in high school basketball. The wind and the throw by Blakely. Ball hits dot first base side. Stopped by Henry. He'll throw it over to Blakely. Nice cover and play on the place, and it'll be 3-1 on the play for the first out in the top of the first inning here. Nobody out. Brings up Michael Burns, the catcher, batting from the left-hand side. You'll remember Michael Burns as a halfback for Triopia during the football season. Blakely steps back on, the wind and the throw. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1, started ahead on both batters throwing strikes first pitch. Burns in the back of that box on the left-hand side. Second pitch, high for a ball, makes it 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Michael Burns, the catcher for Triopia. Blakely back on, working quick. Throw, low, going to make it 2-1. This is the first time he's been behind in the count today. Second batter only, though. Balls 2-2, 2 balls 2 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 strikes. 1 out here, top of the first inning here at Triopia. And so he stays alive with the foul tip, 2-2 count. Blakely looks in for the sign and the delivery. Ball outside is going to make it a full count, 3-2 count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Okay, Blakely steps back on, looks into Laney Susenbach, his battery mate today. Strike and a swing, and his first strikeout of the ball game. And that'll be the second out. Brings up Zach Thompson. Zach was running back for Triopia in football and one of the guards on that state-bound basketball team. Zach pitching today, and as we said, he's got a 1.10 ERA on the year, and Blakely's in that 1 point area. Curved ball hit to the second baseman Boylan, backhands it, throws to first to Henry. That's 4-3 on the out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base as we end a half inning of play. It's Triopia nothing and Brown County nothing, with Brown County coming to bat.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Casting, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Land Guys LLC is a land brokerage company dedicated to connecting sellers and buyers through the use of innovative marketing that includes professional photography and videography. Land Guys LLC had over $80 million in sales last year and averaged selling a farm every 2.5 days. Named one of America's best brokerages, contact your local Land Guys broker, Toby Stay, at 217-257-6096 or go to landguys.net. A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sale by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. Shop arusticgarden.com to find a flower arbor or wedding arch and get it shipped directly to your front door. That's arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois.
Steve Surratt back with you on the broadcast on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County Sports. First three batters for Brown County here are Nathan Hindeker, Gavin Miller, and Gabe Blakely. Hindeker comes in with a 407 average, and the first pitch to him from Thompson is a strike. No score, bottom of the first. Nobody out on that Cass Communication scoreboard. Curveball, that misses low, going to even the count out at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hindeker a menace if he gets on base. Outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. As Hindeker steps back in the batter's box, Thompson looks in to his battery mate Burns. And strike. He evens the count out at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Bottom of the first inning, regional baseball action. Curveball, and that one had a really nice break, and Hindeker fouled that off. And so that it's got a hard, his curveball, Thompson's does, has a hard break about 3 foot from the plate. The pitch low and outside. That's going to make it 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 the count on the leadoff batter, Nathan Hindeker. Ball 4, that's not what you want to do. Nathan Hindeker will make you think about him. Brings up the speedy Gavin Miller. Gavin Miller, one of the running backs for the football team, has got some just raw speed. They have bunted with him when Hindeker's been on base. Hindeker with about a 6 to 8 foot lead at first. Thompson throws back over. Hindeker back in. Face first. Safe. I said he's gonna draw your attention at first base. Another good lead. In fact, I think a little bigger. Back. So far, no pitches to Miller. Just a lot of attention to Hindeker, and Hindeker is gauging that lead. Back out with the lead again. Ball to the plate. Hindeker goes to second. Low throw into second base. Bounces just a little bit into right field, and he's safe. So stolen base for Hindeker gets him down to second base. And I believe that was a strike that Miller offered a bunt at. Yes. 0-1 the count. No balls, 1 strike on the count for Miller. Curve ball, and he said strike. That ball was high. I don't know if the umpire thought he offered at it or what. It's going to be 0-2, and Hindeker steals third base on that. Nobody out. Second batter up, Miller. He's a 408 hitter. The wind in the throw. Ball low and in the dirt. Nice stop by Burns, the catcher. Makes it 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thompson, the pitcher. Burns, the catcher for Triopia. First inning. Ball high. Now we're even out at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With a runner on third base in Nathan Hindeker. He got on a base on balls. Next pitch, low. That's going to make it a 3-2 count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He ran Hindeker to 3-2 before he walked him. Pitching a lot of pitches right out of the gate here. Miller hits that ball into right center field. That's going to drop for at least a double for Miller as he heads into second, and Hindeker trots his way home. And that's an RBI double for Gavin Miller. And that's what Brown County wanted to do early, was get on early and score early. Brings up the third place hitter, a 500 hitter in Gabe Blakely, the pitcher today. Good solid third place hitter from the left-hand side, and he's got power all directions. Fouls off the first pitch for a strike. Ball gets back in. I want to thank our sponsors for putting us on the air today. I want to thank you as listeners for listening to the ball game today. Miller with a good lead down at second base. He'll draw some attention down there. Blakely hits the ball. Shortstop gets that. That'll be Sean Bell throws over the first. It'll be 6-3 on the out for the first out of the inning. Brings up the fourth place hitter, 346 hitter, and Chance Fuquay playing third base today. Chance, an all three-sport athlete for Brown County. The stretch by Thompson in the pitch. Curveball strike. That pitch started inside and moved across the plate. They'll have to get used to it. It's got a nice snap on the end of it. Inside for a ball. He evens the count out at one apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike to Chance Fuquay. Lanny Susenbach is on deck. Miller down to second base. The Cass Communications scoreboard shows Brown County 1 and Triopia nothing as we're in the bottom of the first inning. Ball fouled off. It's going to be 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miller with about an 8-foot lead, stretches a little bit more. The second baseman Booth pays a little bit. Miller's fakes going to third and called. And Fuquay strikes out. First strikeout for Thompson. Susenbach. Lanny Susenbach comes in. He's a 275 hitter. Started out the year extremely slow and has picked up and had a nice streak in the middle and has kind of leveled out here. But opportunity for him to get an RBI. Ball low from Thompson. Fuquay didn't think his third strike was a strike. He got caught looking. Susenbach hits the ball up the middle. That's going to score Gavin Miller from second base. And an RBI single for Lanny Susenbach. Nice timely hitting by Lanny there. Took it right back through the pitcher's mound. And scores Miller from second base. We'll have a pinch runner. It'll be Evan Buss. Will be Susenbach's courtesy runner as he is the catcher. And brings up Mason Henry, a 211 hitter on the year. Bats from the left-hand side. Mason pitched the game on Tuesday, did a really good job for Brown County on Tuesday. The stretch by Thompson. And the pitch. Curveball. And Henry takes it the other way. Third baseman fields it. That is Moore. Throws over to Garrett Bell. And for the out. 5-3 on the out, but not before 2 runs. On 2 hits. No errors. And 1 left on base as we head to the top of the second inning. It is Brown County 2 and Triopia nothing on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
It's the new year and time for a new you. You deserve better. How about treating yourself to a better way of life? Something more reliable, something faster, like the high-speed internet service from Cascom. Call and ask about our specials today at 1-800-252-1799. Another great way to save is to bundle your services. Add a home phone for the family or a local TV with our Broadvision cable services. Call and bundle all 3 today at 800-252-1799.
Growers trust Prairieland FS to deliver top-performing hybrids and variants that promise the highest profit potential at harvest. Our crop specialists offer seed solutions and expert recommendations tailored to each grower's fields, utilizing cutting-edge productions from our highly respected brand lineup, helping you to maximize every acre. Contact your local Prairieland FS crop specialist today.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Steve Surratt back with you on BCHornetsports.com. It'll be hitter 4-5-6 for Triopia. Brock Moore, Caden Moore, and Ty Malcolmson. First pitch was a strike from Blakely. Second pitch is hit to Henry at first base. He'll take that unassisted at first base for the out. Cast Communication scoreboard shows Brown County 2 and Triopia nothing here in the top of the second inning. Triopia at bat as they are the lower seeded team, and brings up Caden Moore, the DH for Triopia. One out, and the wind by Blakely and the throw. Back to Blakely. He fields it cleanly, throws to Henry at first base. 1-3 on the out. 2 up, 2 down. Ty Malcolmson, the center fielder, will be the next batter for Triopia. Bats from the right-hand side. And quick work for Blakely in this inning. The wind and the throw. Foul ball, strike one. 0-1 the count. 0-1. Gabe Blakely, one of the best pitchers on the Brown County squad, and one of the best pitchers in the area, in my opinion. The wind in the throw. Curveball. That's hit into right center field for a base hit. Miller fields the ball. He'll get it back in for Brown County. And a base hit by Ty Malcolmson, the .438 hitter for Triopia. And he's the highest percentage hitter in the Triopia order. Garrett Bell, a .211 hitter, bats from the left-hand side. The first baseman steps in. And let's see what it is. Ball outside. Ball outside to Garrett Bell. 2 outs here, top of the second inning. 2-0 Brown County over Triopia in this regional baseball game. Strike on the, what I call, it'd be outside corner for the left-handers. He's been calling that consistently in this ball game. And so steps back in, 1-1 the count. Fouls that one off. And I could be wrong, it should be 0-2. 0-2 the count, I was looking at the wrong batter. To the count. The pitch, outside, pitch out, throw down to second base. Wide throw, and Malcolmson is in at second base with a stolen base. It's a good pitch to handle. It was high and outside. Susenbach coming up, but the throw was late and to the right field side of the bag. The stretch and the pitch on the 1-2. Fouled off. Keeps the count 1-2. Fouled a couple of pitches off. So far, Blakely has faced only +1 on the minimum. Needs a strikeout here to end the threat here in the top of the second inning. Stretch in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. That'll be the second strikeout of the ball game and the third out of the inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base as we head to the bottom of the second. It's Brown County 2 and coming to bat, and Triopia nothing on the Cast Communication scoreboard.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Steve Surratt back with you on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports as we head to the bottom of the second inning. First 3 batters for Brown County will be 7, 8, and 9. Colin Boylan, and I lost his number on my sheet that he was batting, followed by Bane Woodward and Bryce Bergman. First pitch was fouled off for a strike. Second pitch, curveball strike, and Thompson's got a really nice curveball that you can't give up on. Because if it starts inside, it's going to cross the plate. Snaps right at the end. The wind and the throw, curveball outside, and called third strike. And that's Thompson's second strike out of the ball game. Him and Blakely are tied. As I said, both of them 1 point, whatever after the decimal point, less than two runs per game. Thompson's closer to 1. Blakely's closer to about 1.5 per game. Bain Woodward up to the bat. Got a clutch hit the other day. Let's see if he can get on base and get something started for Brown County. I believe the first pitch was a ball. We'll see what happens here. Strike. 1-1 the count. Thompson back on the rubber, looks in at Burns. The throw, curveball. Ooh, that one was just a little high. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike on the count to Bain Woodward. The wind and the throw. Low gets away from the catcher, no one on base, be 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. And I'm betting he's going to come back with the curveball because he thinks he's got the best control of the curveball today. And we'll get them looking. 3 balls, 1 strike. The wind and the throw. Comes back with an inside. Hit him in the batter's box. That's going to be a foul. Strike 2. Full count on Bain Woodward. Michael Burns, the catcher for Triopia today. I want to thank out A Rustic Garden, one of our sponsors here. Check them out at arusticgarden.com. And the next pitch to Woodward is a base on balls. So he'll be the first runner this inning for Brown County. Brings up Bryce Bergman. I got 449. Let's use something they said the other day on the radio. Steve Lyons said, or somebody said in the dugout, let's hit till 5 o'clock. That'd be great on Triopia's, or on Brown County's side here. First pitch to Bryce Bergman is a strike. Bryce has done some clutch hitting for Brown County. If he gets on, that is some wheels on the base paths, as he's one of the halfbacks from the football team. Bunted the ball back to Thompson. Thompson's got to go to second to get one. Cannot get the speedy Bergman at first, so fielder's choice. And Woodward is out 1-4 on the play. 1-4 at second base for the second out. And that leaves Bergman, Speedy Bergman on first. Garrett Bell now decides I'm going to hold him on. Forgot that they had a runner on first base. Brings off the leadoff hitter, Nathan Hinderker. Let's see what Nathan can do for Brown County, the 407 hitter. Hits that curveball foul, and they'll start catching up with that curveball and putting it some places that Thompson won't like it. Nathan just waited a little too long and hit that one foul. The pitch, inside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Nathan Hinderker. The first time up, he got a base on ball, stole second, sold third, and came home on the RBI single by Gavin Miller. Miller on deck. The stretch and the pitch. Inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Like I said, he's got the best command today, I think, Thompson does, of the curveball. Let's see if he comes back with that on the 2-1 count. Curveball for a strike. Broke over across the plate. Going to make it 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first base. Throw over to first for Bergman. He's back. Hinderker steps out, steps back in. Thompson looks for the signal, checks the runner. The throw, curveball outside, makes it a 3-2 count. That's what he ran Hinderker to the last time, was 3-2, and walked him. Nathan, a very patient hitter. His on-base percentage is pretty high. Stretch and the pitch by Thompson. Bergman's going, and it is it with ball 4. Second base on balls 4. Hinderker in the ball game moves Bergman down to second base. Brings up Gavin Miller. Got a double his last time up. Get an RBI, scoring Hindeker. And then he scored on the RBI by Lanny Susenbach. Stretch. And the pickoff move at second base. Back in is Bergman. Not even close. Garrett Bell playing normal first base position, not holding Hindeker, and that is a mistake, folks. I'll tell you that right now. Even with 2 outs. Strike. No balls, 1 strike. Thompson back on the stretch. And the pitch. Curveball high. Didn't get that break. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning, Brown County leading 2-0 on that Cass Communication scoreboard. Stretch by Thompson. Pitch outside. Two one. 3-1. Thompson steps back on. Hindeker with a really good lead at first, not being held on. Bergman with a decent lead. High. And that was actually 3-1. I misunderstood. 3-1 now on Miller. Say nobody holding Hindeker on. Miller hits the ball past the third baseman. That's going to score Bergman. Going to move Hindeker down to second base as the left fielder fumbles the ball. And that's going to be an RBI single for Miller. Took it to the left side between short and third. Third baseman could not get to it. Brings up Gabe Blakely. He grounded to the shortstop in the first inning. 500 hitter, now just a little under 500. Walks up to the plate. Stretch. And the pitch. Ball inside. Ball 1. Stretch and the pitch. Low. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. To the batter, Blakely. Runners at first and second. Miller at first. Hindeker at second. And timeout. And the pitching coach is going to come out and talk to Thompson. With that, we'll take a quick station break. Cass Communication scoreboard says Brown County 2 and Triopia nothing as we're in the bottom of the second inning.
York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
Steve Surratt back with you on the broadcast as Blakely steps back in with a 2-0 count. Next pitch is a ball. That's going to make it 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Runners at first and second. Miller at first, Hindeker at second. 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning, Brown County up 2-0 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Called a strike on the outside corner. 3-1 the count. Gabe Blakely. Stretch. And the pitch. Drives that one into right center field. That's going to be at least 1 run, maybe 2 with the speedy Miller on base. Blakely's going to head into second with a double, and Miller's going to score easily on the play. 2 RBIs and a double for Blakely as a lead doubles for Brown County. Now 4-0 over Triopia. That was with 2 outs. All of this has been with 2 outs in the inning. And it all started with a fielder's choice that allowed the speedy Bergman to get on base. And Richie Thompson comes to the mound, and that'll be all for the day for Zach Thompson. And let's see who he's going to bring onto the mound for them. Chance Fuquay will be up to bat when we come back after these messages.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy carries a wide variety of home medical and durable medical equipment in their normal inventory. If you need something not in inventory, Moreland and Devitt has equipment available in their catalog that can be delivered to the store by the next day with no special fees or shipping charges. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location, located inside IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Steve Surratt back with you on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. As we're in the bottom of the second inning, 2 outs. Chance Fuquay, the batter for Brown County. First pitch to him was a ball. New pitcher in the ball game is Sam Stanberry. Thompson moves to short. Sean Bell moves over to second. And I believe they took Booth out of the ball game. We'll see, because he is due up in the next inning. And so we should be able to get that for you. I missed the second pitch. We'll see what the count is here in a moment. Stretch and the pitch. Curve ball. The ball gets away. And coming down to second base is going to be Cody Haynes. Cody Haynes running for the pitcher Blakely. And that's unusual because Blakely's pretty speedy on the base paths. They're trying to keep his legs fresh. Brown County's done the 2-run damage here with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Another pitch, fouled off. We'll see what the count is here. Two-two the count, the umpire says. That gets us back on board to Chance Fuquay. Ball, strike. He's saying strikeout. Got caught looking. That'll be his first strikeout of the ball game, but not before Brown County gets 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. With that, it is Brown County 4 and Triopia nothing as we head to the top of the 3rd inning on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their #1 priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400. The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, has been serving the Brown County and surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices, and dignity given to each and every family that they serve in their time of need. For more information, call Hendricker Funeral Home at 773-3362 or on the web at hendrickerfuneralhome.com.
As we head to the top half of the third inning, it'll be the bottom half of the order. It'll be Ben Stanberry and Braden. Let's see who bats in that next spot. And then back to the top. Strike one pitch to Ben Stanberry. 0-1. Second pitch is low for a ball, makes it 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Stanberry. The wind in a pitch by Blakely. Fouled off down the right field line. That'll make it 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here in the ball game. Gas Communications scoreboard shows top of the third inning. Nobody out. And Brown County leading 4-0 in boys baseball regional action. We're here at Triopia today. They're hosting the tournament. They are the away team, though, as far as the ball game's concerned. Another pitch. That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Evens that count out. 2-2. The wind in the pitch. Curveball makes it. Strikeout. And that's strikeout number 3 for Blakely in the ball game. 1 an inning so far. Brings up the next batter, and it will be Sam Stanberry hitting in place of Braden Booth. The wind by Blakely outside. Ball 1. Next pitch is fouled off. Going to even a count out at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Blakely steps back on. Gets the signal from Susenbach, the wind and the throw. Swing and a miss at the high, hard inside one. And I wouldn't be surprised. I know James is sitting over there saying you bring that same pitch back, make him go after that high fastball. 1-2. That's what he threw, and he fouled that one off. Fouled off 2 high fastballs. 1-2 still the count. On the batter, Sam Stanberry. He came in, pitched, finished out the inning for Triopia. Curveball for a strike, dropped by the catcher, and then tagged out. And so strikeout, and that's Blakely's 4th strikeout, and he seems to be into a rhythm. This will bring up the leadoff hitter, Sean Bell, moved over to second base for Triopia. Wind in the throw by Blakely. Ball in the dirt outside. Ball 1. Blakely right back on. Winds and pitches. Fouled that one back. 1-1. Foul ball, 1-1 the count. On the batter, Sean Bell. Came in with a .359 average last time up. He grounded to the first baseman. And Henry made a quick toss over to Blakely covering first. Wind in the throw, curveball. Misses just out on the outside corner. Makes it 2-1. Blakely's curveball starts on the plate, comes off the plate. He's got to get you committed. Strike. Evens the count out at 2-2, and Bell thought that was a little low. It could have been that way. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Blakely back on. The wind and the throw. Curveball doesn't go after that curveball. I'd look for some high heat this time. The wind and the throw. Low and outside. Walks Sean Bell. And as I said, I don't like walks in the keys to the game. Walks usually turn into runs. Let's see if Blakely can pitch himself out of this inning. He is faced, actually, I'm trying to look here. So far, one more than the minimum. This will be two more than the minimum through 3 innings with the left-handed Michael Burns. 375 on base percentage, 196. He struck out his first time up, so let's go after him and go after this left-handed hitter. The wind in the pitch. Ball on the outside. Must have been a little high also because he's been calling that low strike on that left field corner of the plate. Stretch in the pitch. That one's high. 2 balls, no strikes with the runner. Sean Bell at first. 2 outs here. Top of the 3rd inning. Brown County leading on the Cass Communication scoreboard 4-0. The stretch by Blakely. Throw gets away from him. Going to be 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes to Michael Burns. Needs to buckle down and go after this hitter with 2 outs. Strike 1. 3-1 right down central. Burns can afford to take another pitch here if he needs to, particularly if it's a borderline pitch. Swing and a miss at the high outside fastball. Throw down to second and safe. Umpire says that Hindeker did not get him with the tag. And Coach Hoots out to protest the call. Bell gets down to second base with a stolen base. Ball was there plenty of time. It was to the first base side of the bag, and it looked like Hindeker got him with the tag but did not get the call. Pitch to Burns, high and outside. That's going to be ball 4, and that's 2 walks after 2 strikeouts for Blakely. Runners at first and second brings Zach Thompson up, now playing shortstop. He grounded to the second baseman his first time up. He's a .385 hitter coming into this ball game. Brown County needs to get out of this inning, just needs 1 more out to be out of the inning. 2 outs, curveball fouled off, strike 1. 0-1 the count. 0-1 the count on the batter, Thompson. Thompson pitched 1 and part of the 2nd inning before he was replaced by Sam Stanberry. Tagged for all 4 runs. Blakely throws a curveball, fouled off. 0-2 the count. 0-2 the count on Zach Thompson. Steps back in. Son of Richie Thompson, the coach. Stretch and the pitch. Fouled off. 3 fouled off pitches. 0-2 the count. 0-2 the count. Thompson steps back in. Blakely looks for the signal. Both runners with a good lead. Stretch and the pitch. Fouled that one off. 4 in a row he's fouled off, and he's still 0-2. I'd waste a pitch here and throw that hard-breaking curveball, but I'd make sure it caught the corner of the plate. He's got to protect the plate. 0-2. Stretch and the pitch. Ball hit the center field to Miller. Miller's going to fumbles the ball, and Bell's going to score from second base on the RBI single by Thompson. He ended up fighting pitches off. Runners at first and second. Thompson at first. Michael Burns at second. 2 outs. Started with 2 strikeouts. Then we had 2 base on balls. Coach Hoots is going to go out and talk to him for a moment and get him settled down and get him to understand that they just need to get the out here. With that, we'll take a quick commercial break.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Ray.
Steve Surratt back with you, BC on BCHornetsports.com. And is Brock Moore. Brock Moore unassisted by the first baseman in the second inning. First pitch to him is a strike. We started this inning with 2 strikeouts. Ben Stanbury struck out. Sam Stanbury struck out. Then we had a base on balls to Sean Bell. He stole second base. Michael Burns, base on balls, runners at first and second. Then Zach Thompson got an RBI single to put Triopia on the board at the top of the third inning. And it's Brown County 4 and Triopia 1. And I believe a 1-1 count to Moore. Ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. On the batter, Brock Moore, the third baseman for Triopia. Henry playing behind the runner at first. Henniker kind of holding the runner at second. Outside corner, that evens the count out at 2-2 is a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the third inning. Brown County needs a big pitch here. The stretch and the pitch. Curveball outside, high. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hitters count here. Runners will be moving with 2 outs, which means if it gets down for a base hit, at least one's probably going to score. The pitch fouled off. 3-2 the count. Full count. Coach Thompson reminding his coach at first base, full count, 2 outs. Let's be running. A stretch. And the pitch. Runner's going high inside. Walked him. That's 3 walks in this inning. Bases loaded now for fifth place hitter, Caden Moore. He grounded back to the pitcher in the second inning. He's the DH today, comes in with a .321 average. Blakely needs to get out of this inning. Let's see what can happen here. A force at any place. Ball low and inside. .1-0 the count. The stretch and the pitch. Popped up into left field. Bergman tries to get a break on it. Can't make the catch. 2 runs are going to score. Runner's going to try to go to third. And Fuquay can't catch the ball. Then the runner ends up at third base with that. So two RBIs because Bergman dove for that ball. Couldn't get to it. And so that's going to score Burns for the second run. And Zach Thompson for the third run in the ball game. And Brock Moore moves to third. We made the catch there. We would have been done. But now we've got a 4-3 ball game. Brown County still leading 4-3, top of the third inning. And the 8th batter of the inning coming up. Strike 1 as Blakely gets ahead in the count. And I said all this started with 2 strikeouts to the 8-9 batters for Triopia. And then it's went downhill from there. The wind and the throw low. 1-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. To stretch the pitch. Strike on the outside corner makes it 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stretch. And the pitch. He hits it back up the middle. Hinderker fields it, tags the runner at second base for the force out. Fielder's choice. Unassisted 6 on that. But not before. Triopia scores 3 runs on 1 hit. No errors. And 3 left on base. Or 2 left on base. And in that inning, Blakely had 3 walks. So as we head to the bottom of the third, it's Brown County 4 and Triopia 3. on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Land Guys LLC is a land brokerage company dedicated to connecting sellers and buyers through the use of innovative marketing that includes professional photography and videography. Land Guys LLC had over $80 million in sales last year and averaged selling a farm every 2.5 days. Named one of America's best brokerages, contact your local Land Guys broker, Toby Stay, at 217-257-6096 or go to landguys.net.
Steve Surratt back with you on the broadcast on BCHornetsports.com as we head to the bottom of the third here in regional baseball action. Triopia and Brown County. Brown County leading just slimly 4-3 as Triopia scores 3 runs in the top of the third. And as we talked about, all that after 2 strikeouts brings up Lanny Susenbach for Brown County. 275 hitter last at bat in the first, had an RBI single for Triopia. Sam Stanberry on the mound replaced Richie Thompson in the second. Or I should say Zach Thompson. Richie Thompson is the coach. And first pitch is a ball low. Ball low to Susenbach. Second pitch, ball inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Wind has calmed down a little bit as it's not swirling as much and throwing as much dust. The wind and the throw. Ground ball past third. That's going to be a second hit for Lanny Susenbach. He's going to get down to first base on a long single. Down the third baseline. And a base hit. Doug Henry. It's 5-3. Okay, yep, 5-3. Doug Henry lets me know that I'm off on my score sheet. I'm right, I did not have that. Thanks for the correction, Doug. I didn't get Bergman scoring at the bottom of my seat. 5-3, 5-3 in the ball game. Bergman scored on the, well, I got to get somebody else in. Oh, there's 3 RBIs right there. I had it all down. I just did not have him boxed in. 5-3 with Mason Henry up to bat with Susenbach first. Grounds it to the first base side. Pitcher fields it, goes to first base. 1-3. Moves Lanny Susenbach, or I should say running for him is Evan Buss. Buss runs for him, and that's a fielder's choice on Henry. 1-3 for the first out. Now the pitch hits him in the head, and that's going to put Boylan on base, hit by pitch. Runners at first and second.
For Brown County, number 9,
Brings up Bane Woodward. He had a base on the balls in the second inning. Boylan had got caught looking his first time up. That was high inside, hit him in the head. Runners at first and second. Bus down at second. Boylan at first. Strike right down central to Woodward. Strike 1, 0-1. Brown County could use some more runs here. 5-3. Again, the listener that either texted Doug or whatever that I missed a run. I did. I had the RBIs written in for the person getting the RBI, but I did not have the square circled in. So I got to change that. 0-2. Stretch. And a pitch by Sam Stanberry. Bus bouncing around at second base, low for a ball. And I believe I heard that it's 2-2. I missed a ball there earlier. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Fouled it off. Still going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes for Debane Woodward. Buss at second. He's running for Susenbach, who got a single. Boylan at first with a really big lead as Garrett Bell is behind him now. Ball hit foul. It's 2 fouled off for Bain Woodward. 2-2 still the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Woodward steps back in. Stanberry on the mound. Good leads all the way around by Buss and by Boylan. Curveball misses, and Buss is going to third base. Gets down, the ball gets away, and Buss is going to come home as the ball gets away from the third baseman, and that's going to put Boylan down at second. E5 on the catch down there as he didn't come up with the ball. Scores Buss from second base as he stole the base and then came home on the air. Boylan goes to second on the air, and that makes the count, I believe, 3-2. Stretch and the pitch. Strike 3. Catches him looking. That'll be Stanberry's second strikeout of the ball game. Brings in Bryce Bergman. He got on a fielder's choice in the second inning. Stanberry stretches. Looks in at Bell and throws. Swing and a miss on the inside pitch. Going to be 0-1. The count to Bryce Bergman. Boylan at second base. Pitch, foul off. 0-2 the count to Bryce Bergman, the number 9 hitter. A .237 hitter for Brown County. But it's a streak hitter. He's got some key hits for Brown County this year in that number 9 spot. Swing and a miss. And the third strikeout for Stanberry. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base. As we head to the top of the 4th, it's now Brown County 6 and Triopia 3. We'll be back after these messages.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is an international and local organization that provides support for our athletes and coaches in the areas. Small groups called huddles meet regularly in our schools and communities to build strong relationships. Todd Sweatman is our area director for Western Illinois. Todd is a longtime educator and coach and also serves as the chaplain at McMurray College. Julie Ross, area rep, is working with Adams and Brown County schools to support coaches and athletes. Jack Hull, longtime radio broadcaster and sports official, is serving with Julie and Todd throughout the Western Illinois region. We need your support as boosters, first in prayer and also with your financial monthly support. You can help us strengthen the huddles in your schools. Contact us at westernilfca.org to find out more and get our contact information. Won't you join us in lifting Jesus Christ up in our schools, athletes, coaches, and communities? Go to westernilfca.org or email me at jhull@fca.org. Get involved in FCA for your youth today.
Steve Surratt back with you on the broadcast on BCHornetsports.com as we head to the top of the 4th inning. It is Brown County 6 and Triopia 3. 6-3 in the ball game. First 3 batters for Triopia will be Garrett Bell, Ben Stanberry, and Sam Stanberry. Garrett Bell struck out his last time up, the lanky left-hander. Pops the ball up on the right-hand side. Henry can't find the ball, but Boylan does. Mason lost it in the sun, and a nice catch by the second baseman, Boylan. Ben Stanberry comes up. He's batted 1 time, and he struck out to start the last inning. Wind and the pitch by Blakely. popped up on the right-hand side. Henry can't see it, but in is Woodward to make the catch. The sun must be really messing with Mason Henry over there because the ball goes up and he can't find it.
Number 17, Sam Stanberry.
Sam Stanberry comes up. He struck out his last time up. 2 outs here, top of the 4th inning. Brown County leading 6-3 on that Cass Communication scoreboard. The wind and the throw. Ball low. Blakely'd like a quick inning, so would Coach Hoots. Ball, wanted to call that a strike and pulled his hand back at the last minute. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Ball outside, going to make it 3-0. This is where we ran into problems in the last inning. Got 2 quick outs and then could not get the 3rd one before Triopia scored runs. Fake butt, ball on the inside corner, strike, makes it 3-1. Sam Stanberry in at the plate with the 3-1 count. Blakely looks in. He winds and he throws. Strike 2 makes it a full count. Let's get this inning over with there. Gabe. The wind and the throw. High, going to be ball 4. Base on balls on a 3-2 pitch to Sam Stanberry. Puts us back to the top of the order for Sean Bell. Sean Bell walked in the last inning and scored and stole a base. Grounded to the first baseman in the 1st inning. Right-hander steps into the box. Blakely, the right-hander on the rubber, steps off as dust was blowing. A stretch. And the pitch by Blakely. Strike, ball hit into left center fielder. Miller makes the catch for Brown County and gets us out of the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base as we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's still Brown County 6 and Triopia 3. We'll be back.
It's the new year and time for a new you. You deserve better. How about treating yourself to a better way of life? Something more reliable, something faster, like the high-speed internet service from Cascom. Call and ask about our specials today at 1-800-252-1799. Another great way to save is to bundle your services. Add a home phone for the family or a local TV with our Broadvision cable services. Call and bundle all 3 today at 800-252-1799.
It's been our legacy year after year, and we're proud of our heritage. At Prairieland FS, our focus has been on improving growers' profitability by developing leading products and services to advance operations. Year after year, we've been committed to pointing the way forward because we know that opportunity lies around the next corner and not behind the last one. So visit prairielandfs.com and let's get you headed towards your next success. FS, bringing you what's next.
Steve Surratt back with you on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. And as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, it is Brown County 6 and Triopia 3. Sam Stanberry still on the mound. Cass Communication scoreboard shows us in the bottom of the 4th. Stanberry came in midway through the 2nd inning to replace Zach Thompson, who came in with a 1.1 ERA and had troubles. Brown County getting 4 runs off of him. And on errors here, Brown County got the 6th run. But Brown County's had some timely hitting in the ball game. Blakely has faced, I'm going to say, there's 9, 18, 19 batters in the inning. First pitch to Hindeker is a strike. Top of the order for Brown County. The wind by Stanberry and the pitch. High, almost hits Hindeker in the head. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nathan Hindeker. Nathan Henniker's walked twice in this ball game and scored twice. The wind and the throw. Fouls that one off on the right-hand side. Going to make it 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. The wind and the throw. Ball. 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter Nathan Henniker. Stanberry back on. The wind and the throw. Ball low. 3-2. That's what he's worked it to every time to get a base on balls. Even if he had to foul pitches off, he's on base twice, stole a couple of bases. Ball 4. That'll be the 3rd base on balls given to Henniker. Brings up Gavin Miller. And as we said earlier in the ball game, Henniker likes to steal bases. Look for him to be looking to be at second base. Miller will give him the opportunity, even if he's got to put the bat out in front of it to try to bunt the ball. Back over, throw, and it's not in time. Henniker's back in. Caught him in mid-stride. Almost got him fooled that time. Bottom of the 4th inning, Brown County leading 6-3 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Good lead by Henniker, about 8 feet. Ground ball to the 3rd baseman. That is Moore, and he dives for it and has to eat the ball with the speedy Miller. And I'm going to give Miller a base hit on that because of the fact that Moore had to dive for the ball, and when he got up, it was too late. Gabe Blakely up to bat, the pitcher for Brown County, grounded to the shortstop and had a 2 RBI double back in the 2nd inning. 500 hitter for Brown County. The wind and the pitch, or a stretch in the pitch. Outside for a ball. Ball 1. The stretch by Stanberry. And the pitch. Fouled off by Blakely. 1-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. One, fake to second base. Henniker's back in. Stretch in the pitch. Strike, that was low. 1-2. Stretch by Stanberry. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be strike 3. Gets Blakely on a strikeout. Brings up Chance Fuquay. He has got caught looking twice today. Just needs to stay out of his head. Step in and watch the pitches. Pick the one you want and drive it there, Chance. Miller at first. Henniker at second. 1 out. He drives the ball to right center field. The right fielder, it goes over his head. I believe the sun got in his eyes on that. That's going to score Henniker from second base. Throw into home's going to be wide and nobody covering the plate. And Miller's going to try to get in and can't. The ball is dropped on the tag. And Miller's going to score. So an RBI single for Fuquay. Scores Henniker. Miller scores on the air by the pitcher. And that puts Fuquay clear over to third base after all that. 1 out, 2 runners scored. Now 8-3, Brown County over Triopia in this ball game. Brings in Lanny Susenbach, who's had an RBI single and another RBI in the ball game. The wind by Stanberry and the throw. Inside ball. Brown County, with their speed, will take advantage of you if you make errors. They had Miller at home as he was committed to come home and trying to outrun the pitcher to the plate. Ball is down for another base hit for Laney Susenbach and an RBI. RBI single and a run, making it 9-3. And pitch runner will be Evan Buss for Susenbach. And that is 3 singles for Laney Susenbach. He is 3 for 3 on the day and 2 RBIs. Brings up Mason Henry, the first baseman. Grounded to the third baseman. And grounded back to the pitcher. Throw over to first, and Buss is back in there. He's got about a 6-foot lead. Stretch by Sandberry. And the pitch low and inside. 1-0 the count. Henry stands back in. We know Grandpa's listening out there, Tim. Thanks for listening. The stretch and the pitch. Outside. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out here. Bottom of the 4th inning. And it is 9-3 on that Cass Communication scoreboard. Stretch and the pitch. Ball 3. 3-0 to Mason Henry. Stanberry seems to be struggling. He's got a weird motion as you're sitting here looking at it. He starts on the right-hand side of the rubber when he's getting his windup, and he slides over to the left-hand side, but he doesn't do that in the stretch, of course. Next pitch is a strike about letter high. 3-1. 3-1 the count. Stanberry checks the runner. Buss running for Susenbach. The pitch inside, ball 4. That'll move Buss down to second base. Henry at first base brings up Colin Boylan. He's struck out and been hit by a pitch his last at bat.
Number 30, Colin Boylan.
1 out. And 3 runs already this inning for Brown County. Runners at first and second. Fouled off, strike 1, as Boylan is up there hacking away at the ball. The stretch and the pitch. Curveball gets away from the catcher. Everybody's going to move up on that play. Buss going to be down to third base. Henry down to second base. And now a good single may score 2 RBIs for Colin Boylan, who's also got some speed on the base paths. Stanberry stands back in. Catcher could not handle that curveball by Stanberry. It hit in the dirt before the plate. And the ball's hit to left center field. And Zach Thompson gets out there to catch the ball and makes the play for the second out. Nice little dribbler. Umpire blocked me from seeing how far it was out there, but Thompson broke back, made the catch. Otherwise, that would have been a single. Bane Woodward up, and he had a base on balls his first at bat, and then he got caught looking in the third. 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th inning. Brown County's already scored 3 runs in this inning to bring that Cass Communication scoreboard up to Brown County 9 and Triopia 3. The wind and the throw. Ball hit to the shortstop, Thompson. He gets it, throws over to Garrett Bell for the out. That's going to be an out. 6-3 and the third out, but not before Brown County scores 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. As we head to the top of the 5th, it's Brown County 9 and Triopia 3. We'll be back after these messages.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling, Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Steve Surratt back with you on the broadcast on BCHornetsports.com as we head to the top of the 5th inning. It's Brown County 9 and Triopia 3. First 3 batters for Triopia will be the left-handed Burns, then Zach Thompson and Brock Moore. First pitch is a ball. Next pitch, ball also. 2 balls, no strikes. Blakely been on the mound, the starter for Triopia, or Brown County for the day, has 4 strikeouts in this ball game. Fouls the next one off 1 and 2, and has 1, 2, 3, 4 base on balls. Even base on balls and strikeouts, and the base on balls, most of them happen 3 in the 3rd and 1 in the 4th. The wind and the pitch. Ball outside. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Wind and the pitch. Okay, I guess that was 3-1, or we're 3-2. 3-2 on the count. I missed a strike in there. A pitch. Ball hit to right field. Woodward will field that, hold him to a base hit. Burns gets on with a base hit. Zach Thompson comes up. He grounded to the second baseman. Had an RBI single back in the 3rd. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Brown County leading on the Cass Communications scoreboard 9-3. Good lead by Burns there, running back on the football team. He's back. Ball 1 by Blakely. Thompson going to step out for a second. Steps back in. To stretch. And the pitch. Inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. Blakely steps back on. 6-foot lead for Burns at first base. The pitch, strike on the outside corner, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. A lot of people forget we got a lot of freshmen playing on this ball club. Couple of juniors, couple of seniors. Ball hit into right center. Bain Woodward trying to get there. He's not going to get there. It's going to bounce off of the fence. Miller's going to take the ball. Burns is at 3rd. Thompson at 2nd. We're going to give him a double on that. And Burns is going to end up at 3rd base with nobody out, bringing up the 4th place hitter, Brock Moore. Brock Moore hit to the first baseman unassisted and had a base on balls. So 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. Top of the 5th inning, Brown County leading 9-3, and Triopia threatening to get a couple of runs here with nobody out. On the Cass Communications scoreboard. Burns hit to the first baseman, gets past him. It's going to be a base hit and 2 RBIs as both Thompson and Burns score. RBI, 2 RBI single, just out of the reach of Mason Henry. Brings that Cass Communications scoreboard to Brown County 9 and Triopia 5 now. Blakely struggled the 3rd inning, and Triopia scored some runs. 3 to be exact. And now he struggled just a little bit here in the 5th, and they scored a couple with nobody out here. In the 3rd inning, Triopia got those 3 runs after 2 strikeouts in the inning. Throw to first. Back in is Moore. Caden Moore, the batter. He's grounded to the pitcher and had an RBI single. Strike on the call, I believe. Stretch and the pitch. Strike two. Got a pinch runner at first base. I'm trying to see who that might be. Jacob Laycamp running at first base for Brock Moore. Foul that pitch off, makes it 1-2. Or 0-2. Blakely checks the runner, stretches, pitches to Susenbach. Ball outside. 1-2 the count. On the batter, Caden Moore, the DH for Triopia. He's got a couple of RBIs on that base hit. Stretch and the pitch. Sticks his bat out there, and that's going to be a single. Miller will come up with that, throw to second, but not in time. And a base hit. Moves Brock Moore to second base. Caden Moore at first, brings up the Ty Malcolmson, the center fielder. He's a .438 hitter. So far this ball game, he's got a base hit, stole the base, and a grounder to the shortstop. The shortstop touched the runner at second base. Coach Hoots going out to the mound to talk to Mr. Blakely. With that, we'll let you listen to one of our sponsors.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Casting Lumber.
Steve Surratt back with you. The conference at the mound is over with. First pitch is popped up into left field. That's off of the fence. Going to score at least one run, as everybody thought the Bergman was going to catch the ball, including myself, as Ty Malcolmson gets a base hit and an RBI. That's going to be a double, actually, and an RBI. Scores Brock Moore from second base and moves Caden Moore over to third. Coach Hoots goes in, and we're going to make a change here. Blakely's going to come out, and Nathan Hindeker, it looks like, is going to come in. Well, let's see what the changes for Brown County. Blakely will go to right. Woodward will go to second. Boylan will be at short. And Hindeker will be on the mound. Score in the top of the fifth right now with nobody out, two people on base, is Triopia with 6, and it's a 9-6 ball game here in the top of the fifth. Coach Hoots has made the decision to go to what I call his closer, Nathan Hindeker, because this is really the ball game's on the line right here. So you need to shut Triopia down with Hindeker on the rubber. With that, we'll take one quick commercial break and be right back.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Steve Surratt back with you on the broadcast. We're at the top of the 5th inning. Brown County 9 and now Triopia 6 as they've scored 3 here in the top of the 5th inning. Brings up Garrett Bell, who struck out and popped up to the second baseman. He tried to bunt, bunted that foul. Runners at second and third. Triopia sees an opportunity. They're back in this ball game, just down 3. Nobody out with runners at second and third. The left-handed Bell up to the plate. In the pitch now is Hindeker. Ball low, evens the count out at 1 apiece. And this is a change. Blakely goes back to right. Woodward at second. Boylan moves over to short from second. And Hindeker moves from short into pitch. The wind in the pitch. And he pops that up and foul out of play. Makes it 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. Stretch and the pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman, Woodward. He'll go to first for the out on the fielder's choice. Well, fielder's choice. It was 4-3. Scores Cade Moore on the play. That's 4 runs in the inning, makes the score 9-7 on the Cass Communication scoreboard, and then moves Malcolmson over to third base. Runner at third, 1 out. Ben Stanberry. Strike 1. Stanberry struck out and popped out to the right fielder in this ball game. Stretch by Hindeker. In the pitch, low. Nice stop by Lanny Susenbach. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Stretch in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. 5th inning, runner at third base. 9-7 on the score. Brown County leading Triopia in regional baseball action. Fouled off again. He's trying to hit to the right side of the field so that he can get an RBI and Triopia can get another run. Hindeker, the stretch and the pitch. Ball. Good pitch. 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hindeker steps back in. Stanberry steps back in. Pitch. High, going to make it a full count. 3-2 count. Nope, that was a walk. Sorry, we missed one there. Runners at, well, no, I was right. The batter was incorrect. It was 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes as Ben Stanberry stands back in. Sam Stanberry on deck. Struck him out for his first strikeout and the second out of the inning. Brings up Sam Stanberry. Up, got a change for Triopia. Sam Stanberry comes out of the ball game. And into the ball game is Russell Gregory. First pitch to him. pops up to the pitcher. Russell Gregory makes the third out of the inning. And that'll be, but not before 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. It is now Brown County 9 and now Triopia 7. We'll be back after these messages.
Spring has sprung, so dance. It's Sarah Hoops here with AADM Dance Studio. We are celebrating season 12 by providing more ways for students to perform, learn choreography, and grow bold relationships together. All classes highlight traditional dance techniques, age-appropriate terms, unique choreography, and use of modern pop music. Come explore the magic of AADM with dance, tumbling, trampoline, or competitive team options. All About Dance and More, 217-473-3970.
York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
Steve Surratt back with you on the broadcast on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. As we head to the top of the 6th, it'll be the top of the order for Triopia coming up. It'll be Sean Bell, Michael Burns, and Zach Thompson. So far, Sean Bell has grounded to the first baseman, had a base on balls, and popped up to the center fielder. Stanberry re-enters the ball game as the pitcher. And first up, I should say I did the wrong side here. Stanberry comes back in, and it's going to be Bryce Bergman, and then the top of the order for Brown County. Bottom of the 5th inning. Sorry. Strike 1 to Bergman. 0-1 the count. And Ben Stanberry actually doing the pitching now. We got the wrong Stanberry. They have a 1-7 and a 7. And it looks like Russell Gregory may have stayed in the ball game. I don't know where they put him. We'll check that out. The wind in the throw by Ben Stanberry. Fouled off. I believe it's 1-2 on Bryce Bergman, the 9th place hitter. So far, Bergman got on a fielder's choice and scored and struck out his last at bat in the 3rd inning. Bergman steps back in, and Ben Stanberry steps back on the rubber. The throw fouled off. Still 1-2. 1-2 the count. Bergman steps back in. The wind and the throw by Stanberry. Strike 3, called out on strikes, and that'll be his first strikeout for the ball game for Ben Stanberry. Puts us at the top of the order for Nathan Henniker. Nathan Henniker has 3 base on balls and scored all 3 times on those base on balls. Steps back in, coming in with a .407 batting average, and I know his on-base percentage is probably about 600. Fouled off, straight back at me, strike 1. Stanberry back on. Henniker back in the box, the wind and the throw. Ball high. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 5th inning, Brown County leading 9-7 in this ball game. Stretch and the pitch. Popped up. Into right field. The right fielder doesn't get the ball. There's going to be an error on that play as it hit his glove. And I believe that's Walker out there, if I'm correct. It is. It's Cordell Walker out there with the error. And Henniker ends up on second base. Brings up Gavin Miller. Gavin Miller's had a double, a single, and another single. Scored 3 times. Has 2 RBIs in this ball game. Ball inside to Gavin Miller. 1-0, or 0-1. Excuse me, 1-0. I was right the first time. Stretch and the pitch. Ball. 2-0 on the Speedy Miller. One of the base hits he got was an infield base hit. The third baseman dove for it, made the play, but there was no opportunity for him to catch Miller. 3 balls, no strikes now to Gavin Miller. Ben Stanberry comes in to start this inning. He took over for Sam Stanberry. The stretch and the pitch. Ball 4. Puts Miller on. Runners at first and second. He's been on 4 times today. Gives up Gabe Blakely, grounded to the shortstop, double with 2 RBIs in the second, and then struck out his last at-bat in the 4th. We're at the bottom of the 5th inning here in this ball game. Ground ball foul down the first baseline. Nice swing. Just barely foul. We'll get the ball back in. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Hinderker at second. Miller at first. Left-handed Blakely up to hit. 0-1 count. And the throw outside makes it 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gabe Blakely. Oh, excuse me, it's 1 out because Bergman had an strikeout in the inning. That's how we started the inning. Strike. Outside corner. 1-2. Stretch. And the pitch. Fouls that one out of play to the left-hand side. Keeps himself alive at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The stretch by Stanberry and the pitch. Swing and a miss and a strikeout by Blakely. 2 in 1 game, and that is unusual for him. Brings up Chance Fuquay. Chance has had 2 strikeouts and then got an RBI single his last time up. Opportunity knocking at the door with 2 outs for Brown County here. Miller at first, Hindeker at second, and Fuquay up. Ball low. Ben Stanberry took over at top of this inning as the pitcher. Brown County leading 9-7 as we come in. Inside pitch, ball 2. 2-0 the count to the 4th place hitter, Chance Fuquay. Stretch. And the pitch by the pitcher. Miller's got a huge lead at first. Popped up foul. It's going to make it 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Coach Hoots says make sure it's there. 2 balls, 1 strike to stretch. Ooh, strike on the outside corner. 2-2. That looked a little outside to me from where I'm sitting. 2 balls, 2 strikes to stretch and the pitch. Ball inside, going to make it 3-2. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. They'll be going. Speedy Miller at first. He's getting at least 10, 12, 15 feet. Ball hit to the second baseman. He bobbles the ball. Fuquay goes to first and is out. 4-3 on a close play at first base. No runs on no hits on 1 error and 2 left on bases. We head now to the top of the 6th inning. It's Brown County 9 and Triopia 7 on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
Free medication delivery is a practice almost unheard of in the 21st century, but consistent with Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy's friendly small-town feel, they offer same-day medication delivery on all orders. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family-owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location, located inside the IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
Steve Surratt back with you on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. As we head to the top of the sixth, Cass Communication scoreboard has Brown County with 9 and Triopia with 7. Brown County scored 2 in the first, 3 in the second, led 5-0, and then Triopia scored 3, making it 5-3. Brown County scored 1, making it 6-3. And Carl Gresh, our sheriff, next to me here. What you got, Carl? Score is 9-7, and it's the top of the sixth. All right, as we head back, Hendeker still on the mound for Brown County. Ball low for his first pitch. Now the batter will be, as I look, the top of the order, Sean Bell. Hendeker came in relief in the last inning, the wind and the throw. Ball. 2-0 the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody out. Top of the sixth. Score is 9-7. Brown County leading Triopia. Ball outside. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. And I would imagine the take sign is on here for a pitch or two because Triopia needs base runners. Ball 4. Ball 4. Triopia had drawn 4 walks, and I'm trying to look. 3 out of the 4 of those walks have scored. Again, walks equal runs usually. Michael Burns, a left-handed batter, comes in, struck out, base on balls, and a base hit. He scored twice in this ball game. Strike to Burns. Stretch by Hendeker with Sean Bell at first. Offers at it, and the umpire said he pulled his bat back. 2-1. I believe he said 2-1 or 1-1. Stretch and the pitch. Strike. 1-2. So I didn't miss a pitch. I thought I did. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the left-handed hitting Michael Burns. Brown County's Triopia's got Sean Bell at first. Nobody out. Susenbach sets up on the outside corner. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The stretch. And the pitch by Hendeker. Swing and a miss. Susenbach can't find the ball, but now he does. And they're saying the batter was out already on the strikeout. throw down to second on the runner, did not get the runner. He went safe, so Sean Bell goes to second on the strikeout. And they can't get the out down there. If they'd thrown it down there directly, they would have got him, but they didn't think that the batter was out. Brings up Zach Thompson. Grounded out, base hit, double. Has an RBI in this ball game, scored twice. Thompson did not like that call. Next pitch, curveball for a strike, hit the Woodward at second base, and he bobbles the ball, and that's going to be an error on the second baseman Woodward as he let the ball play him, and that'll move Sean Bell over to third base with one out in this inning. Brown County ought to have 2 outs in the inning and be out of this inning, but instead we get an error. Brock Moore up for Triopia. He's grounded to first, had a base on balls, and a 2 RBI single in the last inning. Top of the 6th, time called by the umpire. Again, Brown County leading this ball game 9-7 here in the top of the 6th, but Triopia has runners at first and third with just 1 out. Hinderker on the mound for for Brown County. Curveball, strike. 0-1. 0-1. Hinderker needs to go after this batter and get this out. And then Brown County can get the third out and get out of the inning. Curveball. Missed just inside. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 nice curveballs by Hinderker. The first one crossed the plate. The second one missed. The stretch and the pitch. Fastball. Hit the Boylan at short. He has to go to first because there's nobody at second base as Woodward was late getting there. So fielder's choice for Brock Moore. He ends up on first, or I should say out at first on the fielder's choice, and it'll be 6-3 and puts Zach Thompson at second and scores Sean Bell from third. So he's going to get an RBI out of that. First pitch is a ball. Triopia's got a runner at second base with now 2 outs. And Brown County leads the ball game now 9-8. Hinderker steps off. That makes Thompson go back. Caden Moore steps back in to stretch in the pitch. Popped up foul. Well, let's see what's going on here. He's a .321 hitter. Brock Moore. 1-1 count. Hinderker stretches, checks the runner. Comes home. Curveball misses. 2-1. That one broke way outside out of the strike zone. Gonna have to start that one a little further inside to get somebody to go for it. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Runner down at second base. Fouls that one up. Mason Henry says, I have it. And he does for the third out, but not before Triopia scores 1 run on no hits. 1 error, and 1 left on base. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, it's Brown County 9 and Triopia 8 on the scoreboard. We'll be back after these messages.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Steve Surratt back with you on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, it'll be Susenbach, Henry, and Boylan for Brown County. Gas Communication scoreboard shows Brown County 9 and now Triopia 8. And like I said, at one time it was a 5-0 ball game after 2. After 3, it was 6-3. After 4, it was 9-3. Then it went to 9-7, and now it's 9-8 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Susenbach steps in. Stanberry still on the mound. That'd be Ben Stanberry. First pitch is a ball to Lanny Susenbach. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss by Susenbach at the low fastball. Makes it 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike with Mason Henry on deck. So far this ball game, Susenbach has 3 singles in the ball game, 3 for 3. Scored once and has 2 RBIs. Ball, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lanny gets on. Evan Buss will be his designated runner. The wind and the throw. Ball high. Makes it 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Or I should say 3-0. The wind and the throw. Outside, ball 4. Put Susenbach down to first with Susenbach on first. That'll bring Evan Buss in to run for him. And it'll bring up Mason Henry. Grounded to the third baseman. Grounded back to the pitcher. And then had a base on balls his last at bat. As Richie Thompson goes to the mound to talk to his pitcher, we'll take a quick station break and be right back.
The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices and dignity given to each and every family they serve in their time of need. For more information, visit them on the web at HendrickerFuneralHome.com or give them a call at 773-3362. Once again, that's 773-3362.
Steve Surratt back with you on BCHornetsports.com as we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. And it's Brown County 9 and Triopia 8. Mason Henry up to bat with Evan Buss running for Susenbach at first. Susenbach got on with a base on balls. Strike 1 to Mason Henry. 0-1 the count. Triopia wants to keep it to 1 run so they can try to score in the top of the 7th. And take the lead for the first time in this ballgame. Back over to first on Buss. He's back in time. Stanberry back on the rubber. Henry waiting for the pitch. Bunts the ball down to the third baseline. That's going to go foul. Nice bunt. Just a little bit of left-handed English on that ball. 0-2 the count. (0-2). Buss on first. 0-2, nobody out. Henry's going to crowd the plate just a little bit more with the 0-2 count. Knowing that he's going outside and he strikes out. That'll be the first out of the inning. Brings up Colin Boylan. Colin Boylan has got caught looking, hit by pitch, and popped up to the shortstop. Zach Thompson went to short left field to make that catch. Got a good break on the ball. Boylan steps in. Stanberry throws. Ball popped up again that same spot. And there's Thompson there to make the catch again for the second out of the inning. Brings up Bain Woodward. Bain started in right field and now is at second base.
Number 15, Bain Woodward.
Bain Woodward so far in this ball game. Base on balls. And then was out on a fielder's choice. Got caught looking. And grounded to the shortstop his last time up. First pitch to him is a strike. 0-1 to count. 2 outs. Brown County leading on the Cass Communications scoreboard 9-8. Buss with the lead at first base, running for Susenbach. Ball low, evens the count out at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The stretch by Stanberry. The pitch fouls that straight back. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Triopia anxious to get out of this inning with no runs, be down by 1 run, and try to take the lead for the first time in this ballgame. Brown County trying to get that lead increased here. 2 outs, runner at first base, Bain Woodward up, ball inside. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning. Runner at first base, 1 run ball game. Stretch and the pitch. Ball outside, going to make it 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bryce Bergman on deck for Brown County if he gets an opportunity. Stretch. And the pitch. Popped up foul. Going to do that all over again. 3-2. Fouled off a good pitch. It's a pitch right down central. He needed to send back through the box. Let's see what happens here. The stretch and the pitch. Ball high. Base on balls. That'll move Buss down to second base, who's running for Susenbach. Woodward to first. And brings up the 9th place hitter, Bryce Bergman. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, 1 run lead for Brown County, 9-8 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Popped up foul. Back behind us here, 0-1 the count on Bryce Bergman. He's a streak hitter. Let's start a streak right here, Bryce. Let's get him on. Maybe score Buss from second base, get another run for an insurance run. Strike 2. 0-2 on the low fastball. Low and outside. This umpire likes the outside strike. Stretch and the pitch. Fouls that ball. Going to be 0-2 again. We'll come back, and he almost hit that one off the ground. The stretch and the pitch. Fouled off again. As Bergman has fouled off a couple of pitches. Isn't this at bat? 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Buss at second. Woodward at first. Nobody holding either one of those runners on. Playing back to get the 3rd out of the inning. The stretch by Stanberry and the pitch. Ball hit to the second baseman. That'll be Bell. He flips over to Thompson on the fielder's choice for the out. 4-6. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. As we head to the top of the 7th, it is Brown County 9 and Triopia 8. We'll be back after these messages.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Land Guys LLC is a land brokerage company dedicated to connecting sellers and buyers through the use of innovative marketing that includes professional photography and videography. Land Guys LLC had over $80 million in sales last year and averaged selling a farm every 2.5 days. Named one of America's best brokerages, contact your local Land Guys broker, Toby Stay, at 217-257-6096 or go to landguys.net.
Steve Surratt back with you on BCHornetsports.com as we head to the 7th inning. Brown County leads this ball game 9-8. First three batters for Triopia will be Ty Malcolmson, Garrett Bell, and Ben Stanberry. Malcolmson's had 2 hits in the ball game, a base hit and a double, a stolen base and 1 RBI, and he hit into a fielder's choice in the third. Next pitch to him, a strike. Hindeker on his 3rd inning of work came in the 5th inning. Has now worked the part of the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. The wind and the pitch. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Ty Malcolmson. The wind and the pitch by Hindeker. Sticks his bat on it, sticks it out, going to be in short center, but it's got by Boylan. Colin Boylan with the play on that. And brings up Garrett Bell, 1 out. Brown County needs 2 outs to end this ball game. They didn't want any runners. Garrett Bell, the first baseman, struck out, popped out to the second baseman, and hit into a fielder's choice. The wind and the pitch. Ball outside. Ball outside to the batter, Garrett Bell, left-handed hitter, lanky young man. Strike, evens the count out at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Garrett Bell. The wind in the throw. Stay tuned at the end of the ball game for the Cassing Lumber Players of the Game and the Prairieland FS post-game show. Pop up, left-hand side. Bergman says, I've got it in left field, and misses the ball. That's going to be an error, and Bell's going to end up at second base on the error by the left fielder. Should have been the second out. Instead, we have 1 out and a runner at second base. Brings up Ben Stanberry. 2 strikeouts and popped up to right field. Stanberry came in as a pitcher in the last in the 5th inning and pitched the 5th and the 6th. Hindeker pitches outside for a ball for the first pitch. The opening has cracked open for Triopia in this ball game. Coach Richie Thompson wants to talk to his batter and talk to him about what he wants to do. And I'm not sure. I don't think I would be sacrificing right here. But let's see what Richie's got up his sleeve in this ball game. He'd like to steal one away from Brown County today in the ball game. The stretch by Hindeker and the pitch fouled off for a strike. Be 1-1 on the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brown County, the higher seeded ball club. Pitch, curveball over his head. 2-2. 2-1, excuse me. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at second base is Garrett Bell. Ball low. It's going to be 3-1. 3 balls, no strikes. On the batter, Ben Stanberry. Stretch. And the pitch. Ball high, going to be ball 4. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Brings up Sam.
21,
Russell Gregory re-enters for Sam Stanberry, or stays in for Sam Stanberry. And they bring in a pinch runner. Triopia does for the pitcher. And I'm trying to find out. That'll be Brandon Kanaski. Brandon Kanaski running at first base. Russell Gregory, he struck out, got caught looking his last time up. Runners at first and second. Stretch by Hindeker, low, ball 1. Ball 1 to Gregory. Tying run at second base. Go ahead run at first. Stretch in the pitch. Strike right down central, evens the count out at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Brown County leading by a slim margin, 9-8. Triopia's fought back through this ball game with 3 in the 3rd, 4 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th to get back within 1 run. Next pitch, fouled off to the right-hand side. Good fastball by Hindeker. Makes it 1-2. Let's see if he comes back with a curveball here to try to catch him off stride. Way behind the Hindeker fastball. Myself, I would throw the fastball high and tight and get him out. The stretch and the pitch. Curveball. Strikes out. That'll be the 2nd inning of the ball game. Number 1 hitter Sean Bell up to bat. He's grounded out. 2 base on balls and scored on both of those. And popped up to the center fielder. No RBIs in the ball game. The stretch by Hindeker in the pitch. High and inside ball. Brown County gets this 3rd out. They can win the ball game. Go on and play on Saturday. Stretch. And the pitch. Curveball for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. Brown County leading 9-8 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Stretch and the pitch. Ooh, that was almost like a screwball. Broke back in. Little high, they said. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike as Bell takes a minute to fasten his gloves. Steps back in. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. Pitch. Curveball. Fouled off. Makes it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runners on base. And Brown County with a 1-run lead here. Sean Bell steps back in. Good lead by the runners. Boylan sneaks in behind the runner at second base. Everybody retreats for a minute. Leads back out. Hindeker stretches. The pitch. Ground ball to the hole at the shortstop. That's going to score the tying run as Garrett Bell crosses the plate on an RBI single by Sean Bell. That scores. Kanaski gets down to second base, running for Stanberry. So we've got Bell at first, Kanaski at second base, and Michael Burns up to bat. Michael Burns has had a base on balls, a strike, 2 strikeouts, and in the 5th got a base hit and scored. Base on balls, he scored. Coach Hoots is going to visit the mound, tell his team what he wants them to do. Brown County, the home team today, they get the last at bat. Michael Burns got a key hit there in the 5th and got a key walk in the 3rd. Left-handed hitter. Hindeker in for his 2+ innings of work. Stretch and the pitch. Ball inside. 1-0 the count. Tie ball game, 9-9 now. First time that they've been tied since 0-0. Strike evens the count out at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch. He hits that into center field. Miller's back. It's over his head. One's going to score. Let's see if the second one, that had some spin behind it. Kanaski scores. And so does Sean Bell. That gives Triopia the lead for the first time in this ball game. 11-9 as they scored 3 in this inning. And RBI double because Miller never got a glove on that. Broke in and it was over his head. Brings up the 3rd place hitter, Zach Thompson. Zach is grounded out. Had a base hit and an RBI, scored. Double, scored. Got on with an error by the second baseman in the last inning. That helped to run to score. First pitch is a ball. Next pitch, curveball, ball. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Stretch and the pitch. Strike. 2-1, high fastball called a strike. That was a little above letter high. We've seen some high strikes in this ball game. The pitch. Ball gets away from Susenbach, and that's going to put Burns down at third base on the curveball in the dirt. That'll actually be a wild pitch as it was in the dirt. I think it's 3-1 now. Stretch and the pitch by Hindeker. Burns down at third. High for ball 4. Runners at first and third brings up the 4th place hitter, Brock Moore. Brock Moore has grounded to the first baseman, had a base on balls, had a 2 RBI single, and hit into a fielder's choice, and a run scored on that fielder's choice. Brings up Brock Moore. This will be the 8th batter in the inning for Triopia. Stretch by Hindeker. And the pitch. Ball hit and caught by Woodward. So, but not before Triopia scores 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, it's now Triopia 11 and Brown County 9 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back after these messages.
The highest quality fencing is wrought iron fencing. There's no product that lasts longer, not welded wire, not wood or vinyl. A Rustic Garden makes historic style wrought iron fencing and gates to fit your forever home. 100 years, 200 years, who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last. Check out arusticgarden.com online. That's arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois.
It's the new year and time for a new you. You deserve better. How about treating yourself to a better way of life? Something more reliable, something faster, like the high-speed internet service from Castcom. Call and ask about our specials today at 1-800-252-1799. Another great way to save is to bundle your services. Add a home phone for the family or a local TV with our Broadvision cable services. Call and bundle all 3 today at 800-252-1799.
Brown County comes to bat the bottom of the 7th inning, behind in this ball game for the first time, 11-9. Triopia leading 11-9, having batted 8 batters in the top of the 7th and scoring 3 runs to take the lead. Brown County gets its best opportunity to come back in this ball game with Nathan Hindeker, the leadoff hitter, leading off, Gavin Miller, and then Gabe Blakely. That is the 1-2-3, and 1-2-3 in the batting order. Throw goes down to second, and we get ready to go as I'm trying to look here. Ben Stanberry continues to pitch for Triopia. He came in the 5th inning, has pitched the 5th, 6th, and the 7th, and done a good job for Triopia, keeping them in the ball game and holding Brown County. They scored none in the 5th and none in the 6th. And the first pitch is a ball to Hindeker. 1 ball, no strikes. Nathan's 3 base on balls in a row, got on with an error to the right fielder. Scored 3 times on those base on balls. Ball low inside. You better put the ball somewhere around the plate or he's going to walk, and you might as well almost make it a double at that point. High for a ball, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. 2-run lead for Triopia in this ball game. Again, they just took the lead in the top of the 7th, 11-9. We're down 9-8 when we started the inning. 4th pitch is a strike, right down central. 3-1 the count. Nobody out. Bottom of the 7th inning on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Hindeker pops that ball foul. Going to make it a full count. 3-2 on Nathan Hindeker. 3-2 the count. The wind and the throw. Hit to the right field. That's going to get down for at least one because it takes a weird bounce to the right. And Hindeker ends up with a double on the weird bounce on the ball. The right fielder was over there and was ready to hold him to a single. And it took a weird bounce out there back to his right-hand side away from him. And so Hindeker's down at second. He represents the not the tying or the winning run yet. Miller is the tying run at the plate. Stanberry stretches and the pitch. Ball low. 1-0 on the count. Bottom of the 7th inning. Brown County down 11-9 in this ball game. Stretch and the pitch. Strike, going to make it 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Gavin Miller. Gabe Blakely on deck. Nobody out. Brown County needs a couple of runners to get a couple of runs home. Ball high, 2-1. 2-1. Just need base runners. We don't care how they come on, but we need base runners. The stretch by Stanberry, high, 3-1. Ran Hindeker 3-2 before Hindeker got a double to right field. Miller now 3-1. Strike makes it full count to him. 2 batters in a row, full count. Let's get another base hit. Let's get a base hit and just score Hindeker from second base. Stretch in the pitch by Stanberry. Swing and a miss by Miller for the first out for Brown County. 1 out, runner at second base brings up Gabe Blakely. Gabe Blakely's had a rough day today, just 1 for 4. Had a double, 2 RBIs in the second, but he's got 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The left-hander steps back in. Last time up against Stanberry, he struck out. Wind in the pitch. Ball high. And oddly enough, that was a strike on somebody else who was shorter. The stretch and the pitch. Strike, that was a little lower. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stretch and a pitch. Ball. 2-1 the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Stanberry gets back on and works quickly. This has been Stanberry pitching now for the last 3 innings. Ball inside makes it 3-1. Ran Henniker to 3-2. He hit a double. Ran Gavin Miller to 3-2, and he struck out. 3-1 on Blakely. Ball inside. He walks Blakely. Runners at first and second. Brings up Chance Fuquay. Catcher's going to go out and talk to the pitcher just a minute. Fuquay's got caught looking twice early in the ball game. Then in the 4th, got an RBI single and scored. And then grounded to the second baseman in the 5th, his last time up. 1 out, runners at first and second. They're probably deciding where they're going with the ball. That lead runner means nothing. If you can get the double play up the middle and in this ball game, you win. If it's hit to the right side, you knock down the front runner right out of gate to get your second out. Do not allow them to get second and third. That's the key to the ball game. You can do first and third, but not second and third. Pitch, strike at the letters to Fuquay. It's the first strike he's thrown on the first pitch here in this inning. Stretch and the pitch. Ball. 1-1. Blakely at first. Henniker at second. Blakely represents the tying run in this ball game. The winning run is at the plate. Stretch in the pitch. Fouled off. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning. Triopia 11, Brown County 9. Triopia took the lead in the top of the 7th inning. Stretch in the pitch. Ball. Evens it out at 2-2. Loser of this ball game calls it a year. Winner moves on to play it Saturday, I believe at like 11 o'clock. Stretch and the pitch. Fouls that one off, stays alive. 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lanny Susenbach on deck for Brown County. Stretch by Stanberry. The pitch in. Ball hit to the shortstop. He fumbles the ball, throws to second. Safe at second. We're going to have bases loaded, and that's going to be an E on Thompson at shortstop. You don't see that very often. Blakely gets down to second base, and Henniker to third. And I said you didn't want second and third, but what you really didn't want was bases loaded. And Lanny Susenbach, the 5th place hitter coming up. He's had 3 base hits, 2 RBIs, and a base on ball. So he's 3 for 3, scored a run today. And let's let Laney keep that hot bat going. Tying run down at second base. Strike, low outside corner. He would have had to dug a ditch for that ball. Stretch, only 1 out here. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Ducks on the pond for Brown County. Bases loaded down to Triopia. 11-9 here in the bottom of the 7th. Timeout by the home plate umpire. 0-2 count, 1 out. Triopia saying there should be 2. They should have had first and third with 2 outs. Stretch and the pitch. Strike 3 on the outside corner, and it was outside. Yeah, it was way outside.
Number 11, Mason Henry.
Two outs now with bases loaded. Mason Henry up to bat. He's got on with the base on balls. He's hit the ball twice and struck out once. Once to the pitcher and to the third baseman. Ball high. Make it 2-0. 2-0 to Mason Henry. Colin Boylan on deck for Brown County. The stretch and the pitch. Ball low. 3 balls, no strikes. There's no room in the end. Tying run, though, is at second base. Triopia just needs 1 out to move on and play and knock Brown County out in the first of the regionals. Brown County is rated higher and has a winning record. Stretch and the pitch. Ball outside, base on balls. Gonna walk in. Hindeker from third base. Move Miller down to third, or Blakely to third, excuse me. Fuquay to second, and Henry at first. Colin Boylan up to bat. He's struck out once, hit by pitch, and then popped up to the shortstop the last 2 times. 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th inning. 11-10 now, the score on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Tying run down at third base in Blakely. Ball. And the ball gets away from the pitcher on the throwback. And safe at home is Blakely on the air. Blakely scores from third. Fuquay now at second, is still at second base. Henry at first base. And I believe that was ball 1 to Boylan. Courtesy runner coming in for Fuquay at second base. It's going to be Evan Buss. So Boylan in on the 1-0 pitch. Lack of concentration. I didn't see whether the catcher threw the ball back bat or the pitcher just flat out missed it. I was blocked. Pitch hits him. And that makes the bases loaded again for Bain Woodward with 2 outs. Triopia an opportunity to win here. Stanberry's got 2 strikeouts in the inning. And Boylan's hit by pitch for the second time. That puts Boylan at first, Henry at second, and now Buss at third. Bain Woodward up. He's had a base on balls, a strikeout, grounded to the shortstop. Strike 1 to Bain Woodward, and then had a base on balls. So 2 base on balls, a strikeout, and grounded to the short. Go ahead run at third base. We're going to play extra innings today, folks. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 the count. The stretch and the pitch. Fouled back. Stays alive. Two runs for Brown County. That makes it 11-11. Anything happens here and the runner scores, Brown County wins this ball game. Outside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Stanberry struggling with his control right now, even though he's got 2 strikeouts in this inning. Buss running for Fuquay down at third base. Bases loaded for Brown County. They just need to get 1 across the plate. Stretch and a pitch. Strike 3. 3 strikeouts in the inning, but not before Brown County scores 2 runs on 1 hit. 3 left on base. No errors, or I should say 1 error in that inning on the throwback. And 3 left on base. As we head to the top of the 8th inning, it is Brown County 11 and Triopia 11. We'll be back after these messages.
If you're going to challenge the status quo, you don't do so timidly. You've got to dig a little deeper and aim a little higher. Take it up a notch. FS Envision is a game changer, engineered with genetic muscle to outperform expectations. And because it's from FS, you know Envision is locally developed and locally recommended for superior local results. The status quo has officially been challenged. See your local crop specialist at Prairieland FS.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli.
Steve Surratt back with you. We're going to cut Double K Firearms off a little bit there because we don't want to miss any of this ball game as we head to the top of the 8th inning, tied 11-11. Triopia took the lead 11-9 in the top of the 7th. Brown County tied it up 11-11. Ball hit down the third baseline, foul. First batter for Triopia is going to be Caden Moore. Moore is grounded out to first. Base hit and 2 RBIs, a base hit and scored, and popped up to the first baseman in the 6th inning. 0-1 count. Henniker still working. Curveball misses. Going to be 0-1. Or I should 1-1, excuse me. Ty Malcolmson on deck and Garrett Bell in the hole. Grounded that one foul. That was a low ball. We'll take the gift. Brown County had an opportunity to win the ball game, and so did Triopia. Had a chance to get that 12th run and couldn't get it home. The wind and the throw by Hinderker. Strike 3. Caught looking, and another strikeout for Nathan Hinderker. This will be 3+ innings of work for Nathan Hinderker. Brings up Ty Malcolmson. Base hit, fielder's choice, a double. RBI and a stolen base, and popped up 2. The shortstop, strike 1 to Malcolmson. Garrett Bell on deck. Hindeker winds and throws. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Coach Thompson asking when the ball hit the glove of the catcher. The stretch in the pitch. Strike 3, 2 strikeouts in this inning. Looking for Hindeker brings up Garrett Bell. He's had a strikeout. Popped up to the second baseman. Got on a fielder's choice and got on with an error to the left fielder on a ball Brady Bergman dropped. And Garrett Bell comes up. The wind and the throw by Hindeker. Low, ball 1. Curveball missed. Asked for a new ball. 1-0 the count. Wind and the pitch. Outside of the strike zone. 2 balls, no strikes. The wind and the throw. Ball inside, going to be 3-0. 2 strikeouts in this inning, 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. Tie score 11-11 in this ball game. Pitch, strike. 3-1 the count. Brown County will come up with their 9th place hitter coming up in the bottom of the 8th inning. Strike. 3-2 the count. See if Henniker can get his 3rd strikeout in this inning. He's got about 5 in the ball game. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's Brown County 11, Triopia 11. We'll be back.
Going into the bottom.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive prices. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Casting Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Castings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Castings Gift Department has gifts for everyone. Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Steve Surratt back with you on BCHornetsports.com. The Cast Communication scoreboard shows Brown County 11, Triopia 11 as we are in the bottom of the 8th inning. Triopia took the lead the top of the 7th inning. 11-9, Brown County tied it back up in the bottom of the 7th. Both teams had an opportunity to add more runs than that and could not do it. First batter will be Bryce Bergman, the number 9 hitter. So far this ball game, he's had 2 strikeouts and 2 fielder's choices. 2 balls. He would be a good runner to get on base with his speed, followed up by Nathan Hindeker right behind him. Garrett into his 4th inning, or 3+ innings of work, almost 4. Popped up to the right side. Left fielder's over, can't make the catch, and Bergman's going to get into second base, and that's going to be an error on the left fielder on the play as he couldn't catch the ball. That puts Bergman down at second base, and you've got speed on the base path now. They're going to walk Hindeker to set up the force out. Bringing up Gavin Miller. Gavin Miller is 3 for 4 for the day. 2 base hits, a double, 2 RBIs. Hasn't stole a base today. And he struck out once. And then a balk called on the pitcher. Going to move runners at second and third. That means nobody out. Gavin Miller needs to bring him home. Catcher Burns is going to go out and see if he can settle his pitcher down. They're going to talk about what they're going to do in this ball game. Bases are loaded. Bases are loaded. I guess I don't understand. Did they intentionally walk two people? Blakely up to bat. I don't understand that. A balk I thought was a call, but it sounds like they intentionally walked to load the bases to get the play at the plate. Infield in with nobody out. Fouled off, strike 1. Base is loaded. Strike one on Blakely as he fouls it off. Stanberry, everybody's in, including the outfielders. If the ball goes over their head, this game is over. Ball one, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gabe Blakely. Stretch and pitch. Ball popped up. It's going to be out of play on the left-hand side as Thompson gets within a couple of steps of that to try to make the out. One to two. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and he would not have want to have caught that ball, as he would have had his back to the infield, and Bergman should have been able to tag and go without a problem. The stretch and the pitch. Blakely fouls that pitch off. Still 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fuquay on deck. No room in the end, no outs. The pitch drives it into right field. The right fielder can't get to it, and an RBI base hit for Blakely to win the ball game for Brown County. After 8 innings, it is 12-11, 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, and 3 left on base. With that, we'll go straight into the postgame show. You're listening to the Prairie Land FS postgame show here, brought to you by our friends down there. And I got to get my sheets out before I can do that. Prairie Land FS is a farmer-owned cooperative dedicated to providing all customers with the highest quality products and services. Your local Prairie Land FS, 104 West Redwood Street in Mount Sterling, phone 217-773-3911. With that, we'll tell you that Triopia got 11 runs on 10 hits. Brown County had 2 errors, and Triopia left 7 people on base. On the Brown County side of the ball, 12 runs on 5, 8, 9, 10 hits. 3 errors made by Triopia. And 2, 4, 6, 12, 14, 15 men left on base by Brown County. And so that's your stats for the ball game. Now it's time to give the Casting Lumber players of the game. Hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store can help you start or finish any job you have, inside, outside, big or small. Stop by and see how you can help get the job done. Supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years, Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling, 773-2611. And Gabe Blakely pitched the first part of the ball game, pitched pretty well for Brown County. Got the game-winning hit. Nathan Hindeker was on base, actually on base 6 times today through walks, errors, scored 4 runs, and finished the ball game for Brown County, allowing, I believe, just 4 runs of the 11 that they've received. Gavin Miller scored 3 runs. I'm going to give it to Nathan Hindeker in the ball game for finishing it out pitching. On the Triopia side of the ball, I think you have to give Stanberry credit for coming in and slowing the runs down for Brown County. And on the offensive side of the ball, you might look at a Sean Bell, who got on base 3 times out of the 5 times he was up to bat. He scored 3 times. You'd have to look at him. You'd have to also look at the RBI producers of Caden Moore. So really can't specifically pick out one person really on either team for the win. But Gavin Miller had a good game. He was 3 for 4. He had 3 RBIs. Blakely had 3 RBIs. And so Hindeker, Blakely, Miller had also a good ball game for Brown County, and those are your players of the ball game. I'm sorry I can't name just one. It was kind of spread out today. Brought to you by Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store. They can help you start or finish any job, inside, outside, big or small. Stop by and see how they can help you get the job done. They've been supporting schools and families for 45 years. They're on Route 99 South in Mount Sterling, 773-2611. And the post games have been brought to you by Prairie Land FS Incorporated, your farmer-owned cooperative dedicated to providing all customers with the highest quality products and services. Your local Prairie Land FS, 104 West Railroad in Mount Sterling. Call 773-3911. And that's going to be the ball game. Brown County wins on a walk-off single by Gabe Blakely to win 12-11. They advance and play on Saturday, I believe at 11 o'clock back here at Triopia. We should have the ball game for you. This has been Steve Surratt. God bless, and thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening today to the Brown County Hornets on bchornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports. Today's broadcast was brought to you by All About Dance and More, B&N Trucking, Brown County State Bank, Cass Communications, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, Farmer State Bank of Greggsville, Hindeker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Casting Lumber, Larry Dunn Accounting, The Land Guys LLC, Mount Sterling Savings Center, Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy, Prairie Land FS, Ray Insurance Agency, Rustic Gardens, Scranton Heating and Cooling, Yingling and Nissen Agency, and York Tire. Thank you for listening to the Brown County Hornets on bchornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports.